Entertainment Channel. Today we have some very exciting news to share with you all. We finally got the Nintendo Switch 2 system, and we are going to unbox it here live with everyone. We're talking Ethan in the meantime because I gotta do something quickly. You gotta download the software update. Go. You see me? No. Alright, so it looks like nobody's joining yet. But we're gonna get started with this unboxing. I'm super excited. So open it up. My brother already started opening up his. Ooh. You gotta see this. Look at that. That screen is such significantly bigger compared to the Switch 1. I gotta go grab my Switch 1. Alright, here's the original Nintendo Switch. Right here. Here's the original one. Alright. Ooh. So we got the screen itself. I'm gonna set up my laptop so I can see everybody's comments and stuff like that. So we have our red Joy-Con, the right Joy-Con. We have the left Joy-Con, the blue one. I wish there was more color variants, but I wish Nintendo made more color variants, but they didn't. But that's okay. They'll probably come out with it in the future. So, alright, we're gonna unbox the other accessories. It looks like there's just a bunch of paperwork that you get in this section of the box. And they only had 2 Nintendo Switches left at my local Best Buy store. So they had a big sign that said "in stock" when we walked into the store. Here's the dock. It's a really nice, clean dock, and it's like the cover does come off. I know. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, pretty neat. This can produce up to 4K at 60 frames per second. My TV can do that. It can do more. It can do 4K 120. That's what my Xbox does, and that runs very smoothly. I do like that it's separated this time, the power cord and the power brick. I like that that's separated. And our Joy-Con 2 grip. Ethan got his dock too. So here is the dock. Here is the Joy-Con 2 grip. That's Ethan's dock. Alright. Let's now put the box over to the side and start setting up this system. Alright. I was finally able to get one. I was so happy. I was at the store and heard that they had 2 left. I was like, is this even real life at this point? So, I like that these magnetically connect with each other like that. First, alright, we gotta compare the screen size compared to the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. So let me take off my Joy-Cons. Wow, it's much bigger. Wow. See that? Like, this is this, yeah. Switch 1, Switch 2. Alright, put my Switch 1 Joy-Cons back on. Put the Switch Joy-Cons back on. Alright, let's put the Switch 2 Joy-Cons back on. Alright, let's turn on this. Ooh, there we go. Nintendo Switch 2. And you can already know that it's starting. I like that there's music to it now when you're setting up the system. So we're going to do English US, the Americas, accept the user agreement. Of course, I'm going to follow the rules. Connect to my Wi-Fi. Just connecting to the internet now. Alright. This is such significantly bigger now. I feel like this is too big. So about to download oh my, can't even read. Just so excited. About to download update data. You can continue setting up while the update downloads. We're gonna select our time zone. Where is my time zone? Where is the New York time zone? Here it is. Not in New York, but that's my time zone. With Nintendo Switch 2, you can play games wherever you want, however you want. And we're gonna use the kickstand. So we put that all the way back. You can now connect the AC adapter to the top of the system. So I guess I'll have to do that because it wants me to. Alright, I'm gonna put up the hello Carlos Torres. Alright. Sorry about that, everybody. Just open up, just unpacking.
Justin.
What, Ethan?
Do you have your Switch, the Switch One with you?
Do you have your Switch One with you?
Yeah, you need that.
I know you do. I know you need your Switch One with you. If you want to transfer everything. Alright. How am I gonna do this? Because I'm plugging the printer for it now. Just so I can set it up. Usually I'm not gonna have it over here and use it on the TVs in my home. So I just want to see the thing plug into the top. Alright, we're using a stand. Hold. Alright. Detach the right hand Joy-Con 2. And detach the left one as well. Next, looks like we've got to set the kickstand mode again.
Where's the AC adapter?
We'll connect to a TV later. We're gonna skip that guy. I already know how to use all that. The strap. And it'd probably be easier to play without the strap. You have the buttons like this. Yeah, it does have to get thicker too. Alright, the system does have to update. Should update super fast. I have a pretty fast Wi-Fi. I had a 1 gig internet plan, so hopefully that will upload fast. What?
Where's the AC adapter?
Where's the AC adapter? It's in the box.
It is where?
Oh my goodness, Ethan. He doesn't even know where the AC adapter is. It's in the box, Ethan.
Oh, this box?
No. No, Ethan, where'd you put it? You had it right there.
Oh, that?
That's the AC adapter.
Why is it not working?
What do you mean why it's not working?
It's not working. Connect.
You want you to put it on the top.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, you gotta connect this one to the AC adapter.
Bruh.
Both have to be connected.
Oh, I have those.
So go get that one. Go get the one for your room. Hold on, everybody. He just figured out how to transfer everything over from his old one to his new one. System update completed on my end. Yes, I am gonna do a system transfer. So I'm gonna have to plug in this one now. All right, we're probably just gonna get an extension cord. So I gotta go behind my setup over here and unplug it. All right, hold on. Alright, just gotta plug in my extension cord. Sorry about that, everybody. Okay. We're gonna plug in the switch, the old switch in here. Start system transfer. Gotta open up this one. Gotta go to my settings. Go down to system transfer, system transfer to switch 2. Next, not doing an micro express card. I don't have one. First, I gotta sign into my Nintendo account. We're gonna do other signing method. We try to do this off camera. Don't really want to enter in that information. I'm gonna have to look for my password on my phone. So, let me just. I can just close out of this. So hold on. Hey everybody, I got my Nintendo account all set up. That one is all set up now. Sorry about that. I just had to find my thing. The source console is, yes, my old one. So, right. Alright, hopefully it will connect. Next. So I will cross New Horizons here. Yeah, all my games are here. Alright, good. Alright, it's looking for the switch to connecting the two systems. Start download. Alright, we're supposed to download now. So we're gonna switch, transfer everything all over. We weren't able to get a bundle. Best Buy only had 2 regular versions, so we just had to buy the game separately. So we did get the Mario Kart World game, and I can't wait for the Animal Crossing game to come out next year. I'm definitely gonna be all on board for that.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
What about that?
Are you gonna get it?
No,
Oh.
you could. I don't know. All right, so everything just transferring over. We're at 3%, so hopefully it won't take too long. All right, we're at 4%. All right, so just wait for that. But in the meantime, these Joy-Cons, I really like these Joy-Cons. They're
better than the first one.
better than the first one. Yeah, they're more comfortable holding the hand. They fit my hand better.
They made the buttons on the sides way bigger.
Yeah, the buttons on the side are way bigger, and these buttons here are a little bit bigger, but still not as big as my Pro Controller. But these are a big improvement. And the C button, let me be honest.
Who really cares?
I am not going to get the Switch 2 Pro Controller. I'm just gonna keep my Switch 1 Pro Controller and use it backwards. Use it with the backwards compatibility thing. But this grip, it does kind of feel weird just holding in your hand. Yeah, there's so many things I gotta say about this grip. It does feel weird holding it in your hand, this grip. And yeah, this button has like a very chunky feeling to it, the release button. Ethan, did you transfer everything over?
Yeah.
How long did it take? A while? So Ethan's now on his Switch 2 home screen.
Oh, all the games are downloading already?
Yeah, they're downloading. Oh, and you might want to check. Okay, go. Can I see it for a second? Alright, we're gonna go to settings. I want to see how fast the Wi-Fi speeds are to see if they're an improvement. Does default to the Wi-Fi 5 gigahertz connection. I do like that. It's a good thing. Let's see how fast this is. So the Wi-Fi speed on the Switch 2, let's see. It may be a little bit slow because we're downloading data. What the? What? 205 megabits. That's crazy. For a Switch, that is a major improvement over the Switch 1. I can only get 50 megabits max on this Switch 1 system. That is amazing. That's how fast I get on my Xbox. This might be faster than the Xbox because the Wi-Fi signal was even full. So if I get closer to the router, it'll get even faster. That is really, it's good. But I have 5 minutes left with my system transfer. So, yeah. So it's gonna wait on that. Do you like the dock? I'd be so happy to connect it to our 4K. Our TV has 4K. It's a 4K HDR OLED TV. It's the LG 65 ThinQ. It's like one of the top. Well, not the super top tier, but one of like the top ones. It's about 5 years old. We had it for about 5 years, almost 5 years, and it came out about 5 years ago as well. So stuff still performs well on it, and that's very nice.
Like Mario Kart World.
Wait, it downloaded?
Yeah, it downloaded like 10 seconds.
See, I told you it's much quicker. So we're just waiting for it to. We have 6 minutes left. The time went up, but we're at 77% now. So.
Do you think it's still downloading? Mine took quicker.
Yeah, well, I have more than you. Probably. I think I have more than you.
I only have 3 games to transfer.
Oh, did your Animal Crossing? Check about your Animal Crossing.
Yeah, that transferred.
Is it on your Switch 1? Is the island on your Switch 1 still? Check. Open anything on your Switch 1.
So wait, it's gonna like restart
The screen looks much better. Let's see what does. Hey, you can take the Joy-Cons off now and like use it this is how the kickstand is.
I know, I just tested it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where the Micro Express card goes. So now your SD card is useless now. Oh, yeah, it starts over now.
Yeah, so
So it's on here now.
useless for.
Alright, so we did pull up Animal Crossing on his old Switch. It was not there, so that's good. So that means it transferred over to the new system. That's amazing. Just can't wait to play the 4K 60 on the TV now. So. I'm just so happy that Best Buy had 2 left. Right when we walked into the store, there was a sign that said Nintendo Switch 2 in stock. So that's how I knew that it was in stock. And we asked somebody, and then the worker asked somebody else, and then there was only 2 left, and we got those 2, mine and Ethan's. So, and they had to and I think Best Buy had to restock yesterday. So I guess we didn't have to go yesterday to get the restock, which is amazing. But we do have 3 minutes left with this download. So we're just gonna wait for that. Just telling me some stuff that I could do. Game chat lets you connect with friends and chat while you play. Yeah, so I guess me and Ethan could do that since we're playing different rooms of the house, and yeah. I'm just excited. I'm gonna connect to your TV. Ethan. Hey! You're gonna connect to your TV? You can use 1080. Oh, we should try a Fortnite. I'm sure you're going to, right?
Well, you know that Crown City's in 2 cups? Crown City's a part of 2 cups in this game.
Oh.
You should ask if people agree with that.
Alright, let's see. My finger. We're at 94%. I didn't even see my HDMI cord. I know it's here. Ethan, where was your HDMI cord? Was it in that little box thing?
It's right here. Mine's right here.
Oh, it's underneath the instructions. I haven't watched so many videos about it. I forgot. So it looks like we do have the ultra high speed HDMI cable, which our TV is capable of the ultra high speed. So that is good. Do want to attach the straps. Let me attach the straps to the Joy-Cons. So it goes on like that, or just like more of like like you push it in. It looks like yeah. And let's do it for the left Joy-Con. Oh, wrong way. Why is this not going in? There it is. And then I preferably like to. All right, let's see. I preferably play with the straps on, but maybe I won't have to now because of the what is it? Because the Joy-Con's bigger, so yeah. I do have 1 minute left with my download, with my system transfer. In the meantime, I'm just gonna connect my dock up to the TV. Just gonna plug in the HDMI cord and the dock. I am gonna leave my Switch 1 up here just in case we have a guest order or something to switch one. Why do you have your stuff here?
I'm just putting it there.
Ethan, for if guests come over, we're just gonna use Switch 1.
I can use my Switch.
Ethan, you usually want a new system to be used by guests.
Yeah, but we're gonna be able to play Mario Kart World.
They don't need to play Mario Kart World. Alright. Sorry about that, everybody. Alright. Let's plug in the dock to the TV. We plug in into the HDMI port. Oh, it looks like this HDMI cord. Well, we don't even use it anymore. Lovely. Just sitting in there plugged in. Yeah, okay. Oh my goodness. Which one goes? Isn't really matter right now, but I cannot get this in. Alright, finally got it plugged in. Just gonna put it next to my Switch 1 dock. I feel like this HDMI cord is shorter than the Switch 1.
Justin, did you see the question that someone asked me? So she was worth the divide. See that question?
Hold on. I'll answer your question once I get back over there.
If you want to save your money, it's not worth it to buy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ethan.
That's
What?
it.
Why is this thing not? Is this thing not supposed to go back on after you? Alright, no, it goes back on. Alright, so the Switch 2 is worth it if you want to play all the new games on it.
But it's not worth it if you want to save your money.
But if you really don't need it, don't get it. If you really don't want to play a new game right away, just don't buy one, I would suggest. I'm gonna unplug this and you connect it up to. Are the speakers louder on you, Ethan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it. And alright, hold on. Let me just set the Joy-Cons on. Push the home button.
I gotta figure out how to charge jump in this game. Jake, you got it.
There it is. Alright, there is the Nintendo Switch 2 set up. It is a little bit different.
No, I missed the shortcut.
Let's see, are they playing Mario Kart World? No, I don't think they are. The home button sounds different. That's different.
No.
Just gonna let everything download first. Oh yeah, I do know that it does open up from the back now. It's like, I don't like that. Yeah, it opens up from it, like the release is in the back, but it opens like from the front, like how it did on the old one.
No.
So it's like a back front thing, kind of. It should download super quick. I'm gonna move closer to my router so it downloads quickly.
He's doing a speed test.
Alright, so my Switch 2 is in the other room. I'm gonna plug in the AC adapter into my TV setup area over there. So let's unplug it. Make sure I plug back in the printer. Alright. Alright. Unplug this Switch 1. Alright. Let's take you over to my setup over here. Here's some Mario Kart World footage right here. All right. Here is a TV. They got a wire hanging down because we had cable TV before, but we don't have it anymore. So there's like a wire hanging down, so I had to unplug it so the Switch 2 could fit in there. I can have both,
Actually, go down here.
both there.
Of course you
I'm
can.
gonna keep this here for now. You know what? I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Probably gonna have guests over some time. I really don't want them using my Switch 2.
Use
And
it.
whatever. Put that up. Just plug in into Switch 2. I do like how the cover that can come off pretty easily. So how's Mario Kart World, Ethan?
Good. I'm doing free roam and
Do you
all.
think it's better than Mario Kart 8?
I don't know. I literally just started playing.
Well,
Oh, I forgot I could wall ride. Wait,
well, of course, usually it typically goes, the newer game is going to be better than the old one. It's going to figure out a way to get my cord not hanging. Alright, I guess that's...
for the people who learn
Alright, so we got the Switch 2 dock right there, and the Switch 1. But it looks better like that's around it.
How many people are watching?
0 people now, but they keep going on and off. But hey, everybody, we have Jake here, sitting next to the Switch 2. So I'm just gonna let my stuff download now. So hopefully you all enjoyed today's video of transferring over from the Switch 1 to the Switch 2, and hopefully you all have a good one. Y'all have a good one.